Hello.
My name is David.
I'm Yuri. And I'm Danny.
We are Team 3D, and today we will be presenting to you our product, the DOS, also known as the Document Organizing System. Now, a cumbersome task that everyone will have to face at one point or another in their lives is the task of sorting papers. It seems so simple at first, yet it can get so tedious. There's so many factors you have to account for: alphabetical order, numerical order, categorical order, and Murphy's Law may apply here also, which essentially states that anything that can't go wrong, sorry, I have a little cold, will,
Oh no!
David, I gotta grade all these papers too, and I have to be organized.
so sorry about that, judges. Well, don't worry, the document organizing system can solve this problem. Now, how did we find out that this problem was a problem in the first place? Well, we surveyed many of our local community members using a Google form. Like the one. We surveyed many people using a Google form and asked them about what their problems were and how we could help to solve them using an Arduino. And now, one response in particular stood out to us as a common problem that is often seen in the education field. Mr. Tontat, who is one of the math teachers at our school, often needs the help of one of his teacher aides to organize papers into alphabetical order, making it much easier for him to enter grades into the grade book. Now, this problem doesn't just apply to Mr. Tontat, it applies to me as well. While I was volunteering to work in the office as an assistant secretary, I expected my job to be fairly simple, helping out students and parents with their needs. However, most of my time was actually spent sorting student documents. Now, this task was not only tedious, but it detracted from the purpose of a volunteering experience. We wanted to help the 3.6 million teachers that teach in the United States, as well as all the office secretaries who must sort student documents on a daily basis. We also want to target small businesses, such as doctors' offices, who spend a great deal of their time organizing documents for their patients.
Currently, there are no other designs quite like ours on the market. This is because no one has thought about creating a machine solely for the purpose of sorting papers. However, there are machines out there that are related to paper organization. Here, you can see a paper collator, which is essentially used to assemble pre-sorted stacks of papers. For example, if you have pages A, B, and C, A will be placed on the top, B in the middle, and C on the bottom. Our machine is different because it can take a random, unorganized stack of papers and turn them into a neatly organized stack. In this case, BCA will become ABC. Using this concept, we researched more about how to construct the machine.
In order to read the information in our documents, we decided to implement a bubble Scantron solution using an Arduino, a Raspberry Pi, a camera, and the Open Computer Vision library. Once the sheet is scanned, the Raspberry Pi then combines all the bubbles into a single ID number and sends it to the Arduino for sorting. The Arduino then matches the ID number with a student, and that teacher can choose to sort by name, age, grade, or any other information easily accessible in a school's existing ID number system. In the past, we tried to implement a barcode scanning solution. However, it would require teachers to create custom barcodes for each one of their students. In this next version, the students can simply create that information themselves by bubbling in the bubbles. This way, teachers can save time and energy.
While there are a wide array of motors we could have used in the design, we chose to use NMA stepper motors. In previous iterations, we used servos and linear actuators to raise the platforms, but we found they were far too slow and inconsistent compared to NMA stepper motors. The NMA stepper motors are capable of lifting the platforms containing the papers and are substantially faster than any of the other motors in the market. Additionally, they also are capable of powering the rollers that ship papers from one tree next. The rollers we use are repurposed printer rollers and have mechanisms that enable them to pick up one paper at a time. Compared to the 3D printer rollers we had in the first iteration, these printer rollers have a much higher accuracy rate.
As you can see in this video above, we chose to sort 10 pieces of paper. Now, you may see a big number right in the middle of the paper there, but but that actually just serves to show the user what number the order should be in. It actually doesn't function anything. The actual functioning part is in the upper left-hand corner, which is the IP bubble system that Dre was talking about earlier. And the Raspberry Pi will scan this and send the information to their Arduino so that it knows what printer rollers to control in order to move the papers into the right order. And as you can see, it's sorted from 1 to 10.
Despite being fully functional, we believe that there are still steps we need to take to optimize the machine for classroom or office use. We believe that with new standardized parts, our machine can easily become scalable for mass production. In our current design, we use wood because we did not have access to any industrial machines. In the future, however, we believe that we could use aluminum and plastic parts in our machine similar to the parts inside a printer. Additionally, we can also include soundproofing on the ceiling of the device. This will allow teachers to store papers without noise in the classroom. These features and more will add on to the machine's functionality and efficiency.
Although our bubbling system works great for teachers, in the future we hope to implement a more universal labeling system that in order to expand our target market. For example, we could use the computer vision capabilities of the Raspberry Pi to implement a text recognition system or even a handwriting recognition system. This way we can greatly expand our target market to audiences and to more businesses. In addition to a barrier scanning system, we can also implement a secondary camera into the final tray of our design. This camera will be used to digitize our documents for online storage. This way, our users will both have a physical and a digital copy of their sorted documents.
Using the human-centered design approach, our team was able to envision an idea for a machine that would help out users such as teachers and secretaries with their document organizing needs. Although there are many features we would like to include in future implementations of our design, we believe that our current design serves as an effective solution in a world where paper documents are still relevant, even to this day. And now we'll be moving on to our demonstration portion.
So, already here, we already put the papers inside the machine already. Now, after I put in the papers, I can also calibrate the machine using the Q, W, E, and R buttons. But it's already been calibrated already. So all we have to do now is just press the key button on the keyboard and send it to your Arduino.
It's fine. It's already random. Just drop it. Remember?
Oh yeah, so when I drop the papers, I actually randomized it, and so now we're gonna run it to organize the entire stack. And it's kind of hard to see because the machine is rather small, but I promise it's working.
So as you can see, it's actually scanning the papers right now. Moving from tray 1 to tray 2. Okay, and it's going to sort right now. So it's moving back from tray 2 to tray 1.
And 10 is being moved over to the final tray at this moment. You can come up if you need to.
Yeah, so page 10 is sorted, and now page 9 is sorted. So we'll move up.
And there you have it.
And just so you guys don't think I'm lying, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's it. That's our mission. Thank you.